Now then, let's try something different, shall we? Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Boring, and welcome to the first episode of Defcon Fun, where basically we look over, new and interesting things that are coming to the game. I give my opinions on it. I ask you guys what your opinions are, and so on and so forth. But let me just put the Discord back on, just in case anybody wants to join me. You're more than welcome to. If you have well, at least a tier 1 sub here on Twitch or have the rank for it. Anyways, let's get into this. Recently, what was it, yesterday, day before, they actually released the 2021 roadmap, which honestly, I'm not sure how to feel about this because last couple times they actually released roadmaps, they didn't completely fulfill all the promises, but I'm gonna be optimistic here. So then, 2021, we're gonna start things off with the season 4 of season 4 Armor Ace in Cold Steel. It's officially called Locked and Loaded. Prepare yourself for year 3 of Fallout 76 with the update focused on ways to upgrade your camp, your person, and your arsenal. Interesting. Hey Grace, thanks for joining the stream. How you doing today? And basically the roadmap is basically the developer putting out like what their plans are for a specific period of time. In this case, what they plan to do and what they plan to bring to the game in 2021. So we're starting things off early on with season 4 of Scoreboard. So coming with it are the new camp slots, which basically you can have multiple camps per character and you can swap between them in the menu, despawning one, spawning in the other one, and so on and so forth. Which, very nice. I'm looking forward to that. There's a lot of good stuff on the roadmap, I will admit. Good news. Oh, cool. Hopefully something good. Oh, we've got a lot of good things coming. So basically, like I was saying, you can have multiple camp slots, which basically you can have multiple camps per character. And just by going into the main menu and everything, you can swap in between the two of them. There's speculated too. There might be more. Who knows? But that's yet to be seen. But I'm very excited. I love building. It takes me a long fucking time, and I concentrate the shit out of it on it. And sometimes I lose inspiration and just kind of leave projects aside for later. But I am honestly looking forward to having multiple camps per character, because I'm planning on having at least one, on my main at least. I'm still planning on having the bar where it is, but I would also like a camp that I can place by Vault 76 itself to attract newer players, give them like very inexpensive like gear, like level 5, level 10, charging 5 caps, 10 caps for that stuff, and it's all fully modified with deep pocketed and shit, so that should be fun. Another thing coming with that is special loadouts. Basically, they're going to have this new little thing that you can put to your camp, and they'll have at train stations, which you go up to it, and you can reshuffle your special. There's 2 loadouts currently in the game. 2 loadouts you can have currently, but who knows if they'll add more. But, in case you want to change on the fly, like turning all your special points from like strength or something, you're a melee character, but you want to hit the other loadout and become like a commando, so all your points would shuffle to like perception and everything and have all the perks equipped. That's honestly a nice change. When we first heard about loadouts from Bethesda, we were thinking, oh, they're finally doing what per card manager was pretty much doing for a while, which was just you could press a button and then it would slot in all the perk cards you would need for that specific situation or whatever, and not really change your special. This actually allows you to change your special completely and throw on different perk cards for that, which is awesome. This is definitely good quality of life change. It would mean that you won't need multiple characters with different builds, but I'm still going to do it anyways because it doesn't offer all the bells and whistles, honestly. But we'll see how that's implemented. It sounds like a really, really complicated thing for them, but hopefully they pull it off. Sounds great. I need a new one, but I like my current. Sounds like it's a really good thing to have. Agreed. Next on the list is Daily Apps Expansion 1. Basically, they're bringing new Daily App stuff, including a new game mode, which is like more stealth-based and everything. Honestly, I've seen snippets here and there on YouTube of what that's going to look like, but until I can actually sink my teeth into it myself, I really don't know how to feel about that one. But one of my biggest complaints was, we don't have any really sneak type things for daily apps. It's just, oh, you got mobs and mobs of enemies that you need to kill and hold down a point, and you're going to die if you're like a stealth character anyways. Like, for the longest time, the game's meta was pretty much stealth and heavy tank, and unless you were heavy tank, you weren't going to survive for very long. But so this is a very nice change that's coming in. Love it. Hopefully it's implemented really well, and with that, they'll also be adding in some new mutations to the enemies, which should make things a lot harder and a lot more interesting. We'll see. As a crafter main, this next thing's is something I'm excited for. Crafting sliders. Basically, the way the game works now is if you want to mass craft something, you have to keep pressing the button, and it's just like whenever you're watching me on stream, I'm just basically hammering my fucking button the entire time if I need to make something up, and it just sounds like I'm about to break my damn keyboard. This new feature will actually make it so that if you want to craft something, you have the option to mass craft it, and it will bring up a slider like, do you want to make 1 or 1 billion? And it does it. And apparently, from what people tell me about their testing, it actually does work with Super Duper. It has a chance of kicking off each and every time. It just rolls the dice. So that's really good that everything's working properly on that end. So, honestly, that is one of the best quality of life changes, hands down. One of the best quality of life changes. Fight me. But then again, I'm a crafter, so it's just kind of like I value that more so than anything else. Oh yeah, they're gonna be making a lot of good changes. Here's one that'll affect you. Console aim assist. You'll actually be able to toggle on and off whether you want aim assist or not, which definitely gives console players a little more advantage in the wasteland these days. PC players, we don't care about this at all. But sometimes it can be hard to aim with console and everything, so hey, there you go. That definitely helps you guys out. I'm pretty sure it will be also available on PC, but I'm gonna leave that shit off because I'm too used to... Wait, why is... That's not where I'm aiming. Game, stop. Game! Aim assist always throws me off on PC. I don't like it on PC. On consoles, I'm fine with it. But it's just a little... It feels like you can be a little more precise with PC at least. And some of the rewards that are coming with the new season update. Camp mannequins, which you can actually use to prop up your outfits, prop up your armor, your power armor. It is going to be phenomenal to actually be able to display that stuff. Not to mention, you'll be able to actually put some of those displays in your shelters now, which will save you on budget significantly. Hell yes, thank you. Because I was planning on doing that whole display thing with my newest shelter on my main. Just making like a little coffee shop and everything, and then in the side rooms have like displays of shit. but the displays weren't implemented into the game yet, so it's just like I've been disenfranchised and been building in that until that's set up, so I can actually manage my budget a little bit better. But this, once I actually earn the rewards for that shit in in season 4, it's gonna be absolutely nuts. Let's see, summer. Steel Rain's coming in, which is the continuation of the Brotherhood of Steel quest line that they got going on with honestly, I don't know how I feel about this, but forge the future of the Appalachian Brotherhood in the conclusion of the Brotherhood of Steel storyline. Complete new quests, meet new NPCs, explore new locations, and earn powerful new rewards. There's a couple of ways I could see this going. I'm not a fan of having the Brotherhood back in the game because, well, they had their chance and they died. Which people are questioning whether or not they should have been included in the game to begin with. The original Brotherhood of Steel that was in the base game, not the new NPCs and everything. But, you know, the game did tease, at least with this, that you had the option of siding either with Paladin Romani, who reminds me of Elder Lions from Fallout 3. Knight Shin, who follows the Brotherhood's creed a little too closely, but it is part of the Brotherhood's MO to be like that. So you can kind of see him as like an Elder Maxon kind of character, but they also tease that you could have the possibility of wiping out the Brotherhood completely using the Raiders. That's the route I want to go in, but if they don't include that, I will probably be absolutely pissed. They what? Huh? Wait, what? What do you mean? What do you mean, Grace? Hey, Smokin', thanks for joining the stream. How you doing today? PC is game out for free on Steam called Aim Lab. It helps. It really does help if you suck at aiming. Did you just spoil Fallout 4? Does the Brotherhood die in Fallout 4? No. I'm not talking about Fallout 4. I'm not talking about Fallout 4. I'm just comparing, like, the characters in the Brotherhood of Steel storyline in Fallout 76, the new NPCs that came to Appalachia. But I'm not a fan of the Brotherhood of Steel at all, so there's that. Series versus 76. What do you mean series versus 76? During that time, they'll also bring out Season 5, Escape from the 42nd Century. Sounds like a little bit of a time travel theme with, I don't know, Red Skull, Nazis, I don't know. Be interesting for them to bring in Nazis into the Fallout franchise, because most of the time they're complaining about fucking commies, but you never hear about their efforts during World War II. And if you do, it's like in passing. Yeah, cat pets are on the menu too, supposedly. At some point. Well, yeah, during winter of 2021. But they really need to give more details about that. Well, you could tame a cat and put it at your camp. With Wasteland Whisperer and Animal Friend. Or you need one or the other. I don't remember. I don't use the perks. I always heard to use them in tandem, but some people say you only need one of them. No idea. You need both? I was listening in on a streamer who actually used them, and she was telling me like, oh yeah, you only need one of them, and I can't even remember what the fuck one she told me it was. But yeah, being able to craft legendary stuff, they need to get more details about this, because if they're talking about like the recon stuff that they put into the daily ops, that'd be phenomenal. That's We've been asking for that for a while. I'm still not entirely sure why the fuck Bethesda did it. And legendary power armor coming into the game, that's gonna be amazing for a lot of power armor users, and it just reinforces the grind. So there you go. Hey chicken, thanks for joining the stream. God damn it, smoking. That's my job, damn it. And it's going pretty good. Just chilling, killing, looking at stuff that's coming to the game, giving my opinions on it. You know how it goes. But here, right here, quality of life change. This needed to happen sooner. Unlimited ranks in the seasons. Basically, once you hit 100 with a season scoreboard, you could do challenges, but you get nothing for it. At least now, even if you complete the scoreboard, you'll get like something with each rank, just like, you know, probably lunchboxes or caps or chems or some stupid shit. Probably nothing really big, but it's still a nice effort to actually get something, because that's one thing that kind of annoyed me a little bit, being that I've been done with the season for a little bit now, and it's just like I've got nothing to push me forward. Maybe this will give me a little more oomph to go forward with shit, but who knows. Is anything actually coming to the game? Yeah, we've got new season coming, multiple camp slots, which basically acts like you can have multiple camps per character, and you could select them from a menu. So if you want a specific one, you could despawn the current one and then have the one you want spawn in, and so on and so forth. Being able to completely switch out your fucking special on the fly. So like if you're a heavy gunner and you just want to switch over to your using commando stuff, you can just go up to this punch card machine that they're coming in with and select the new loadout, and it completely changes your special for that character. Stealthy daily ops, crafting sliders, so that when you're mass crafting, you don't have to hammer your fucking button the whole time. Displays in your camp, you can finally display all your power armors, your outfits, armors. You just have to earn that stuff on the scoreboard, which is nice, I guess. Yeah, they are adding quite a bit. A while ago. They said a while ago. Yeah, after I get done with the scoreboard, don't even log on, and if I do to just legendary script and caps and I log off, yeah, it's been getting really boring because of not having anything to do, but that right there, that's definitely going to help matters a lot. Moving on to fall, worlds are changing. Stay tuned this year for the next evolution of private worlds. Nobody knows what the hell this means. People are assuming it means mods coming in. I'm not entirely convinced. I'm not entirely convinced that it means mods are coming into private worlds. If anything, they might just do like, I don't know. Oh, you can have higher limits and shit on your stuff in certain areas, workshops and shit. I'm not entirely convinced it means mods. I hope it does for private worlds, because that would actually give a lot more stuff to private worlds and a little more incentive to actually buy Fallout first. But again, I'm not entirely convinced that's what they mean. I hope it is. I'm not entirely convinced it is. Still nothing about displays and shelters, I see. They said they were going to bring it with the next update. You know, if they had more cryptids, I'd scream Bigfoot, Goatman, El Chupacabra. They're going to add something, but it's going to be friendly with the lore of West Virginia, more so than anything else. Like Grafton Monster, Flatwoods Monster, Wendigo, which debatable on the Wendigo, but I'm not too familiar with the lore on that one. Snallygaster, All that stuff are all those are cryptids that belong in the West Virginia area, give or take. Abominable Snowman. Who the fuck knows at this point? Who the fuck knows? And they're also adding another expansion to Daily Ops, so who knows what the hell is going to go on there. Moving on to winter. Tales from the Stars. Stars have aligned the wasteland. Marvel at the discovery of new legends and the reappearance of an Appalachian myth. So chances are they are going to reveal another cryptid or something at that point, but who knows? It might just be aliens. Right here's a fucking game changer. Winter 2021. 4-star legendaries. 4-star legendaries. We've had like the Fixer for a while, which, you know, has 3 stars in a bonus effect, but actually having and also like solar armor and stuff with the set bonus and shit. But actually having a 4-star legendaries, that's going to be a big game changer, depending on what they classify for the 4th star. Are they going to use pre-existing stuff as a 4-star, like, say, on a weapon, be like faster fire, additional faster fire rate, explosive, whatever, 90% reduced weight? Or are they going to bring something new to the game to actually classify that star with? I don't know. I honestly don't know. And I'm not sure how I would feel either way. My gut tells me they're probably going to bring something new in for that 4-star. A couple of things for the 4-star. But what is the question? Like, I'm not entirely sure what effects they could add at this point to make things interesting. Want to put a saddle on the Snallygaster and ride it? Oh, Christ. You're turning everything into World of Warcraft mounts. This is not good. Ammo regen? No. I doubt it. I doubt it. It'd be fun. It'd be funny. But probably not. What would be funny also would be like... chance of enemy exploding into confetti. I know there's a lunchbox thing for that, but, you know, they might reuse assets in some way, shape, or form. Who knows? Who knows? The same as the hacked weapons. 4th is elemental damage. Could be. Could be. Or elemental defense if it's armor. Honestly, I'm not sure what they're going to do about that. Maybe it's going to be a mix of both, like reusing some of the stuff that they already put in for like the 2 and 3 stars, and a mix of new stuff also, but who knows? I want more details on that. I want more fucking details. Toot fucking sweet. Seasonal event, the ritual. People are, supposedly this is going to be an event centered around the cultists, which, phenomenal idea. I like that idea. The cultists, you know, you heard so much about them, like, in the base game, and then when they came into the game, it's just like, they're there. You see them worshipping every so often, but nothing really substantial, other than Beckett's questline, which has them kidnapping people. But other than that, it's just like we barely have jack shit for them. Which honestly, give me the responders. Give me a full thing for the responders. Give me a storyline for them. Damn it. I'm sorry, I've been harping on that one for a while, but I'll stop. You're back? Okay. I'd love to be pals with the Myler Queen. Well, you could probably tame one at some point with the perks and have them just staying at your camp. But yeah, I'm glad that they're getting something for the cultists. It should be a lot of fun to just kind of, you know, fuck around with them. get some rewards based around their faction or something. Who knows? Who knows? Invaders from Beyond. Public challenge and daily ops surprises. Daily ops surprises. Like, are we gonna have like little Zetans spawn in magically while we're fighting fucking Assaultron end boss for like resilience shit? Or what? It should be interesting. Not entirely sure what to expect with the surprises, but I'm hoping it's something funny. But knowing everything up to this point is probably something serious, and it's just like, there's no levity. No levity whatsoever. Mysterious stranger comes to help them. Oh god, no. God, no. Better yet, they summon Fisto from New Vegas. Oh god. I'm gonna take the hit for that one. And of course, camp pets. Honestly, I want an animal companion. Like a legit companion that follows me around and helps me in battle. Speaking of taking a hit. Oh, hang on. A glowing dog, a glowing green dog. Dude, I want some of those fucking guard dogs and shit that, you know, Foundation and Crater have. That'd be fucking awesome. And they give a little more details down here. For deep looking features, look inside the full article here. Fierce Commander Code. Let me click on that real quick because I'm pretty sure. Special loadouts, it gives a little more details on that. And you can allocate points. So long as you have the perk cards, you can just swap them in and out. Camp slots, expansion, aim assist, batch crafting, world menu updates. Oh yeah, I forgot. They're also improving melee. Which, about fucking time. And honestly, I kept hearing that they were going to bring displays in during this next update, but who knows? Who knows what the fuck they're doing? Steel Rain, NPCs, more powerful rewards. Craft specific legendary items using legendary modules. Tailor your build to perfect your playstyle. Now, some people are speculating this means that you can craft items with specific legendary effects. I feel like that'd be too overpowered, and I feel like Bethesda would not go for that idea whatsoever. So I'm assuming... I don't know. That just seems too overpowered. So I'm assuming like they might be able to craft specific weapons and roll for legendaries. I don't know. I don't know what to say on that process. But I'm hoping they mean like, you know, the recon armor and shit being able to be crafted finally. The legendary variants with legendary modules, because that system actually fucking works. This whole grinding bullshit constantly. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I will stick with Secret Service armor and just do legendary modules for that. I don't care about the recon armor. If I get a good piece from the Purveyor and shit, great. But I'm not going to go out of my way to grind daily apps constantly for that shit. It's not happening. Thorn armor for the win. Fair. Okay. Wouldn't just change evolution. Stay tuned. They need to give at least some carrot and stick here because people's expectations are going to be this high and this wide, and Bethesda may end up only delivering on this high and this wide. You know what I'm saying? Being that they're not saying anything makes me think either A, they are bringing mods in and they just don't want to say shit about it, or B, and more likely, they're going to be bringing something else into Private Worlds that are not mods, and they don't want to let people down until the last minute, and it's just going to be like a really out of touch moment for them. Then you only have to grind gold. It's Bethesda, it's expected. However, Microsoft. Yeah, Microsoft may be changing the game on that one. But who knows? Face off against all dangers with all new swirl events. Face off against new foes and earn stellar new rewards. Cultist Vat Licha coming up with something sinister. The ritual help the cultists in Point Pleasant prepare an exciting and dangerous ritual, and they'll repay you with unique item. Honestly, there was supposedly an AMA like today at some point at 11:30. Yeah, today at 11:30, so I don't know what the hell they said. But who knows? Gasp, no hat. Indeed. It's getting warm in here. Hey, Kyo, thanks for joining the stream. How you doing today? Overall, I have a lot of high hopes. They are bringing a lot of stuff into the game, which is nice. Hopefully, Steel Rain is longer than Steel Dawn was. Hopefully, they'll have more choices, more interesting stuff. But honestly, I still feel like bringing the Brotherhood back in was a mistake. Bringing the Brotherhood in originally was a mistake. And I don't know. We'll have to see how this goes. Saw, dude. We have a new keyboard. What the fuck is Steel Rain? It's the new storyline that's coming with Season 5, which is in the summer. Basically, it's continuing the storyline of the Brotherhood of Steel, the new Brotherhood of Steel that's in the game now. Yeah, what did you get? I haven't completed the first one, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's really... Steel Dawn was really short, and kinda... The point at which they left off at was really weird. I wasn't a fan. Honestly, I was not a fan. The Black Widow Elite? Nice. LOL on Inorkishan WoW. Oh, I would not know that then. Not a WoW player. But yeah, that is everything that's coming in 2021, supposedly. Now, they probably won't deliver on everything, but some of the stuff is enough to actually keep me interested. So we'll see how this goes. Damn, just 40 minutes just talking about this shit. Okay. Love that they wait till almost April. Yeah, but, you know. I'm pretty sure the snowstorm down in Austin had something to do with it. But who knows? I'm not making excuses for them. We have something at least semi-concrete to work off of. So, there is that. And still nothing about fishing. I'm not even... Honestly, I'm not sure if they'll ever actually bring it into the game. At the rate they're going, I'm not sure they won't bring it in until like 5 years in. They aren't saying. People are speculating that you'll be able to have mods and everything in there. And that's getting the hype way up here. But the fact they're not saying is leading me to believe that it's something else. And Bethesda's going to be really tone deaf about what the people want. And they'll probably bring in, like, increased rates to fucking workshops or some shit. And people are not going to be happy. Larger worlds? Not entirely sure about that one. Maybe. More players, that could be a possibility. That could be it, but the hype train is already going. People are already convinced that they're going to be bringing mods into private worlds now, and I'm not entirely convinced. I am not entirely convinced. It's something the community has been asking for a lot. Yes, but it wouldn't be the first time they pull a tone-deaf bullshit. Let's face it. It would not be the first time they pull tone-deaf bullshit. Community asks for one thing, they go in a completely opposite direction. Or it ends up in the atomic shop. Just one of those things. At any rate, look at Fallout 4 pain mods BS. Yeah, the Creation Club, I have no idea what the fuck they were thinking. And they got sued because it's like... They were saying, it's not mods, it's mini DLCs. And they got sued because, well, something over DLC bullshit. So they kind of bite themselves in the ass all the time with their PR shit. Or they introduce seasons, winter, spring, summer, fall, and they switch like every week or some bullshit. That would be cool, because people have been asking for that too. But again, the fact that they're not specifying what the hell it is, they're not tempering expectations. And it is just going to bite them in the ass again, because they don't give anything really concrete as to what they're working on. Like, okay, for instance, we have a very good comparison right here. So let's look at Season 7. They're hyping people up about the events coming about, you know, something coming from the stars and everything. This is very good, because they honestly give some kind of concrete leads to go on, but also an air of mystery as to what they're bringing in with it. Whereas this, they're just giving a general idea, but not really anything concrete for people to work off of. And speculations are going to go all over the goddamn place, and nobody's going to be happy with the end result, no matter what the hell it is. So they could sell it a week later. They sued some dude for patenting a suit from Fallout New Vegas to Fallout 4, just so that they sell it in a week later. The aliens from Fallout 4, that's 100% spaceship that crashes. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely going to be some alien bullshit. There's going to be a lot of alien bullshit. But you have an idea of what's coming. You have some expectations tempered by giving some level of focus. Here, they're not really giving enough focus so they can actually temper expectations. Anywho, this says nothing as to what it could be or what it is. So we've got multiple things it could be, and probably a couple things we haven't even thought of because, well, Bethesda be Bethesda. And without actually giving something a little more concrete than just, oh, private worlds are changing. Stay tuned. We have no way of zeroing in on what it is. So people are going to get in their heads that it's going to be this grandiose thing, or many grandiose things coming in at once, or this, that, or the other thing. And when they specify what the hell it is, people are just going to fucking revolt. There's no two ways about it. Even if it is fucking mods, people are going to revolt because it's not the expectations that they had in their head. Because Bethesda allows the headcanon to build and build and build until it blows up on itself. Send it to me in Discord. But, yeah, that's pretty much my 2 cents on the whole thing. Whew. It is getting warmer. Alright, I'll probably post this whole conversation on YouTube at probably tomorrow at some point, because 24 hours on Twitch. In the meantime, though, let's get, So, when does spring start? This new season's coming next month. April 15th, if I remember correctly. Or something like that. Gonna be this guy as a new enemy. Let me take a look. Oh yeah, for fucking sure. Yeah, he's definitely going to be an enemy. Probably more along the lines of the Flatwoods Monster, too. "5 days before my holiday. On this day, on this month, in a year that has been since a bygone era, the sensei who smokes was born." My guess is they are gonna add Alien Blaster and mods for it in Fallout 4. Well, the Alien Blaster is in the game. You can legitimately find an Alien Blaster. I'm gonna get from daily apps. Do the astronaut quest line. Yeah, but there is also a base game one that, even before the astronaut got introduced, there was one that you could get through a long series of bullshit. And honestly, the Alien Blaster isn't that good. But expand on it, kind of like the Gauss line of weapons. I could get behind that, because during Fallout 3's Mothership Zeta DLC, there were a lot of guns that you could get that were very interesting. So they could play around with that idea. Where there's heavy shotgun, pistol, etc. Could, yeah. They really could. Not really. I killed one enemy with... and was like, nah. Been hoarding the bullets I got left in the weapons since. You know, it could bring something new to the game. Could be something new. At any rate, though, let me switch over and log into 76. Because I'm done talking about that shit. Alright, and I need to update this bullshit.